what's going on? I don't know if I need to run back to my computer real fast to see if I need to change my notification on this live, but it's your girl Mel. I'm coming to you live from my kitchen here in St. Louis, Missouri. Okay, I'll be right back, friends. I'll be right back. Hold on, friends. Here I come. Here I come. Did you like that singing? Hi, friends. It's so weird. Whenever I go live on my phone, it shows that only me. It's like set to only for me. Like, why is that even an option? Anyways, I think we're good now. So happy Tuesday. It's lunchtime here. We're gonna make keto ravioli together. It's super easy, it's super tasty. I wanna show you guys how to do it. So as you're popping on, say hey, say hi. I just literally ran to the other side of the house and back. Like, not ran, because I can't run, but you guys know what I mean. So anyways, don't forget to say hey, say hi as you guys are popping on, okay? I'm gonna get some of this stuff going real fast. So I've already preheated my oven to 375, all right? I'm browning my meat. I'm also heating up some sauce. I'll talk about that in a minute. We're gonna work on our shells for our keto ravioli. So you're gonna take provolone cheese slices, okay? And you're gonna take parchment lined baking sheets, cookie sheets, and you're gonna do 6. You wanna make sure these are not touching. So we're gonna do 6 on this one. We're gonna make 12 total ravioli. So 2, 3, 4. We have a busy evening, so we're having bigger lunches this week because of that. So Kyla has a softball game, and then straight from softball we have to go to football game. So I don't know what we're doing for dinner yet. I don't know if we're doing protein shakes or what, but I do know we're gonna be eating good for lunch. So what's going on, everybody? Thanks for popping on and saying hi. We're making keto ravioli. So as soon as the oven beeps that it's ready, these 12 pieces of cheese are gonna go in the oven for about 4 minutes or so. And then when they come out, we're gonna put 12 more in, so that's the top and the bottom. We'll assemble. By that time, our meat mixture will be done and we'll be ready to rock and roll. So let me know in the comments also what you guys are having for lunch today. We're also gonna do bagged salad kits. So normally I would eat these by myself, like the whole bag. Does anybody else do that? Asking for a friend, maybe. No, I do eat a whole bag, but Dee likes the Caesar salad as well, and so we're gonna split this. We'll eat the whole thing. So it's not uncommon for me to just eat a whole bag of salad by myself though. Leftovers from yesterday, Steffi J, what is that? I wanna know what it is. Or is it something that you shouldn't be having? It's okay. Like if it's Chinese or something, it is what it is. So I have had a very busy morning. Do you guys feel like the day after a holiday weekend is like extra crazy? Or is that just me? I need to know. I got my invite function back for the recipe and resource group. So now I'm trying to play catch up. I'm only adding 10 people at a time, so it doesn't go away again. So I'll like go and add 10 people, message 10 people, and then go do something else, and then come back like 30 minutes later and do 10 more people. So if you're still waiting to get in the group, what I want you to do is send me a message so that your message gets put to the top, and I will make sure that I get you added quickly, okay? So how do you know if you are not in the group? I posted recipe links for my menu and I pinned it on my personal Facebook wall. So if you cannot access those links, it just means you're not in the group. It doesn't matter if we're friends or not. You have to be added into the group. I think there's a lot of confusion on that. people are like, I'm your friend, but I still don't see the links. They don't work. That's because you have to be in the group. So you have to make sure you message me back. That's the other thing is like, you guys will send me a friend request and I'll like respond. I'll accept it. I'll respond. And I'll be like, what are you looking for? Are you looking for cheat sheets? Are you looking for recipes? Are you looking for like all of the information? And you guys give me like a thumbs up. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. So I need you to let me know, what do you need? Those people who tell me exactly what they need get exactly what they want. They take all the guesswork out of it. Take the guesswork out. That's like something that we all really need to work on for the rest of the year, is being super intentional with everything we do. So I just recorded my video for the jump program. By the way, who's excited to jump starting on Monday? I am. I recorded my video and basically I'm talking about being super intentional with your goals for today. So like everything we do needs to be intentional, right? So if you want to go for a walk today, when are you going to go for a walk? Don't just say, I'm going for a walk today. Be like, I'm going for a walk today at lunch. I'm going for a walk today after dinner. So be super intentional with like stuff like that. Be super intentional with like your food plans for the week, right? So everybody, what do you need? Oh. Teenagers. We can't handle them. The next jump starts on Monday. So you just have to make sure you have your ketones and your reboot kit for the jump. That should be interesting. I think my daughter's having a bad day. It's okay though. So real fast though, let me put this in the oven. So we're gonna put these 2 sheets in for about 4 minutes. All right, so we're gonna do that. If you haven't figured out what you're gonna have to eat for the day, you need to be super intentional about that. I think that we just kind of go through the motion and we just like say things to say things. Some of us are even like in a really bad routine and habit of just like saying things because that's what we see every day. Like, I'm going to drink water every day. I'm going to eat lazy keto. I'm going to do daily fasting. But like, what does that look like? I feel like when we're a little bit more intentional with that kind of stuff, our results seem to be a little bit better. Does that make sense? By the way, let me know. You guys look like you're having some really good lunches. So that's awesome. All right. So what have I done today? I've done 3 loads of laundry. I have not added anything to the meat yet. I just saw that come through. I'm going to add some cream cheese and some sour cream. And I'm going to salt and pepper it a little bit. But this is very basic. This is a very basic lunch or dinner. Don't overthink it. You can do more to it if you want. I don't. So I'm going to drain this real fast. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I know a lot of you guys are really excited about crock-pot queso chicken tomorrow. I am too. Several people are requesting the recipe. Here's the thing. Hold on. Let me clean this off real fast. Let me tell you about me. Because I know a lot of you are new to following me. By the way, if you're new to following me, put new in the comments. But here's what I'm going to tell you. I've learned over the last 3 years that a lot of people just share what I post and sometimes they don't really look at it. They don't interact with it. They don't look at it. They just respond. And so if I put a new recipe out there that I have not tried, some people are going to share it. And if it's nasty like those cookies I made a while back, I don't want my name linked to that. Because if somebody shared that cookie recipe and somebody actually tried to make it and they're like, this is nasty, they're gonna be like, I ain't ever making any of that food that Mel-Humphrey chick's making. It's nasty. It was a nasty cookie recipe. So anyways, you guys, I just added 2 tablespoons of sour cream and 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper. Does that make sense? So I don't have the recipe for you guys yet because I haven't made it because I don't know if it's good or not. It looks good, but we'll see. We'll see. And if it is good, then I will, I'll share the recipe. I'll put it in written form. So, all right. So we're gonna turn down our fire just a little bit more. We're just gonna take this cream cheese and this sour cream, and we're gonna make sure all of our meat is just evenly coated. Does that make sense though, you guys? Hopefully that makes sense. Some people might get a little salty about that, but it is what it is. I gotta make some room over here. By the way, look what I found. Some Big Mama Topo Chicos for my orange soda. That's good too. If you haven't tried that, let me know. But anyways, that's what we got going on. All right. We're gonna take this cheese out, and then we're gonna transfer it into transfer it off so we can put the rest on. So see how the cheese is just slightly starting to bubble? If you leave it in too long, all of the cheese will like mesh together. And it'll be one large cheese blob. And you also want to make sure that you use parchment paper and not wax paper. When I first started making recipes in 2019, I got wax paper all the time, and that stuff sticks to it and it won't come off. So always use parchment paper. Okay, so do you guys see how all of the meat is coated really well with the cream cheese and the sour cream? All right, so there's that. I'm gonna move this over here. If you're just popping on, don't forget to say hey, say hi, okay? Also, that I shared that website link yesterday, Teas to Your Door. They extended their sale. So if you wanted to get some really cute t-shirts, they're on sale. They have really cute fall ones. They have really cute sports ones, like football. I like the ones that say like game day and they have leopard print. All right. So see how I did that? You want to make sure you put 6 on a sheet of parchment paper, and then they're going to go in the oven for about 4 minutes. Okay, so there's that. Awesome. Okay. So we're going to turn this down. We're going to turn our sauce up a little bit. And then as soon as the other cheese is done, then we will put it all together. It's so easy, you guys. I cannot believe how much this tastes like ravioli. So let me know in the comments, like, are you lazy keto? Are you strict keto? Are you wannabe keto? Are you low carb? Like, I always like to know. This kind of falls into all of it, I think. So this is a sauce that I'm using. Rayo's. So Rayo's is kind of expensive, I know. A lot of the times I get great value Walmart pizza sauce, and I'll use that. But this was on sale at either Costco or Sam's like a few months ago, and so I stocked up. But this is like the most keto friendly sauce out there. So that's what I'm using. So if you're just jumping on, we're making keto ravioli. It's tasty. My husband, he was like, I cannot believe how good this tastes. So like the kids will eat it, and the husband will eat it, and of course I will eat it. And it's okay as leftovers, but it's not really the best because everything kind of, I don't know. I just prefer it to eat it like as a meal and just move on. I don't usually like to make extra of this. Now you could probably freeze them after you make them, so that's like probably a thing. I've never tried that though, so I use Yo Mama's from BJ's. Is that like low carb? I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is. Where are you from, Patricia? I want to know. Sometimes like different parts of the country has like different things. This is the provolone that I'm using. I just bought Sargento's because it was on sale. But like Great Value is normally what I use, but that's the cheese. And I've always just used provolone, so I don't know. That's what I like. All right, let's check this. One more minute. One more minute, and then we'll be able to show you how this goes. So these over here, they have cooled really quickly. So these will just peel right off, like so. You guys see that? And so what we're gonna do, you can do this next step one of two ways, okay? You can scoop the mixture on each one and fold them over so they're little. We'll do both ways. I'll show you both ways. Whole Foods has a cheaper version of Rao's. I think I think Aldi does too. I think someone once said that Aldi has a really good one as well. That's pretty low in carbs and that's not good. I accidentally touched the cheese slice. Okay, so here we go. All right. So there's two ways that you guys can do this. So you can take and just scoop like this. Okay, so you're just gonna scoop. You can use hamburger or you can use sausage. So I use hamburger this time. You can also use a combination of both. You can kind of do whatever you want for this mixture. Okay, so you do that, and then you just take these other cheese pieces and you set them down right on top of them. All right, and we're gonna put them back in the oven for about 3 to 4 more minutes. So the cheese will melt together and it'll be like a little ravioli. All right, so you got this. Or you can do this. So I'm only gonna do like a couple of these. But you can take them and you can kind of put like a little scoop on like half of one. And then we gotta let it cool for a minute. But then you'll just fold it over. But I like the bigger ones. It's too hot for the oven. I don't know how else to make them, so you'll just have to make these when it's not hot anymore. It's not hot here in St. Louis. By the way, shout out where you're coming in from. So we're in Winsville, Missouri, which is about 45 minutes west of St. Louis. Oh yeah, so then you can like fold these over like this. I have 3 more right here. So I guess I'll do 3 more half C's. It's actually really nice here. It's like in the low 70s. So I'm gonna put that there, and that there. Okay. So then we're just gonna fold these over like so. Okay, let me wash my hands real fast. And then we're gonna put these all back in the oven for about 3 or 4 more minutes. This is pretty easy, right friends? Tucson, Indiana, Texas, Illinois. I mean, you could try them in the air fryer, I guess. I always just show like how I do it, so if you do try it a different way, definitely let us know. We're gonna do this we're gonna do 4 minutes. 4 minutes. All right. So while that's cooking, let's make our salad. So for salad kits, this is what I'll tell you. So this has 17 grams of carbs per bag. All right, but do you want to know why it has so many? It's because of the croutons. So when you guys buy salad kits, don't be turned off by that. Just don't add the croutons. So we're just gonna do We're gonna add the cheese. You can always add more cheese if you want. We're gonna add the pepper. I'm not gonna use my teeth for that. So we're gonna use the pepper. And then we're going to add the dressing. And I always use regular dressing. I don't use weird dressings. Now I do like G Hughes just because I like it. And it is like lower in sugars, but I don't do like weird dressings. I tried that before. Tammy, it's not you, it's Facebook. So when I go live, it doesn't show it. So I have to go on my computer and I have to change it. And it's just a Facebook thing. It's happening to everybody. So I'm sorry. There's no way around it. There's no notifications for it. Facebook won't even send out the notifications. So it just is what it is. So there's the salad. And we're just gonna wait on these ravioli. There's like 2 more minutes and then I'll show you what they look like. So good. Facebook is trying to make me not be great this week. But I am not gonna allow it. Like for the last month or so, it won't let me add to my group. Then I found a link, but the link only works like so many times. And so that was super frustrating, but we survived. Nobody died, didn't get bad, right? But now it won't let me go live. It won't let me post reels. I can't share anything. So we're just gonna keep trying to be a little bit better. Stacy, it's at 375. If you go to the pinned post on my Facebook wall, I posted my menu this morning and the recipe link is also linked there. So it takes you right to it in the group. So it's really easy. No, my oven is not on broil. Some of you might judge me for this, but I've never used the broil function. We've talked about this before. I've never broiled anything in my life. I'm so scared of it. I think my oven will blow up. So I've never done that. Plus this is like an older oven, I think. And so if I ever get a new oven, which is like on my list for like the next year or so, I want to get like a new oven. I think I'll feel a little bit better, but since it's an older oven, I don't know. That might just be an excuse. But they do, I don't know. I'm intimidated by the broil function. And then like we have this thing down here at the bottom, which some people say is your broil, but then other people say it's like your storage for like muffin tins and cake pans. So that, I'm some people. That's what I have in there. I just have a bunch of like stuff in there to bake. I don't know. What do you guys have down there in yours? Okay. I think we're good. Yep. All right, so see how it's starting to turn kind of golden brown on the outside? That means we are done. Here's the other one. See, they're starting to turn. So you can leave them in a little bit longer if you want your cheese to be a little bit more done. So then what we do is you're some people. We're gonna let it cool for just a minute. We're gonna let them cool. Tupperware, I would not put my Tupperware down there just because the oven gets so high. I would feel like the Tupperware would burn, like melt, and that'd be a big mess. That's what would happen to me, is I would put Tupperware down there and then the oven would get hot and then it would melt and it'd be this huge mess. But then I could get a new oven. I could be like, yo, my people on Facebook told me to put Tupperware down there. I was just trying it out. That's what the internet told me to do. It's actually to keep food warm. Down there? How do you make it warm? Like, how do you turn it on to make it warm down there? Anyways, this is not Facebook after dark. Depends on the oven. Some are broilers and some are drawers. When I got a new oven, I thought it was a drawer because I had never used it. Got it. No Tupperware. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're not gonna put Tupperware down there. Hi, Leela. We're making keto ravioli. We're almost done. I'm just letting them cool for a minute so I can put them on my plate. It gets warm from the oven? It's not warm because I can touch anything down there. It hasn't melted yet. Interesting. Okay. All right, I guess I'm gonna need 2 hands. All right, so we're gonna do 1. I usually have like 3 of these. 2. I hate allergies. 3. All right, so we have our 3 ravioli, and then we have our warm sauce. It doesn't take a lot. You just put it right over the top. And then we have our salad. And that, my friends, is lunch. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? So that's for lunch. So that's what I have for you today. The recipe is already linked in the meal plans that I posted this morning. If the link doesn't work, it means you're not in the group. So send me a message and say, Mel, I need to be added to the group, and I'll get you added. But this is keto ravioli, my friends. Why haven't you tried this yet? I don't know, because it's absolutely amazing. So you can use hamburger meat, you can use sausage, you can use any kind of meat mixture you want. Some people like a combination. You can use red sauce, you can use white sauce. The sky is the limit. I do use provolone cheese. I've never tried any other cheese, but it tastes like ravioli. It does. Keto friendly. You've got your fats, you've got your proteins, you've got your vegetables. It's really good. The only thing I'm missing is the fruit, but that's my 3 o'clock snack. And yeah, so let me know if you make it. And yeah, that's what's for lunch. So I hope you guys have a great day. I'll be kind of in and out this evening. We have softball and football and lots of driving across town. So you guys know I like to be present for my kids' games. But I'm going to go eat this, so I'm jumping off. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.